No matter how you look at it, there's a sad fact in the world of today when it comes to video games. Platformers, while not dead, have surely been dying. But with the advent of so many new genres that came out in the early 2000s, this was kind of a downward trend for a long time. You had action-adventure games that saw hacking and slashing, gunplay, RPGs, a whole cornucopia of content that was vastly different than just the Jumpmans and the Shootmans. And then you got this thing here, Garlic, a game that was obviously made by people who really loved classic platformers. Like, jeez, this game is... It encompasses everything a very classic, difficult NES-era platformer would have, but without being total bullshit. The best part is that while the aesthetic is, it's this classic, not quite 8-bit, but definitely still sprite-based, or at least what I can assume is sprite-based, but it has this fluidity that really shines forth with a lot of other indie games in the same vein. It's a platformer, so of course your main thing is you jump, you dash, but you also have other ways to get around other than just that. Dashing in onto surfaces, grounds, and walls lets you super vault and gives you a whole new array of mobility. They even outline all the base controls in the first few seconds of starting up the game. It's kind of amazing. Very to the point and doesn't waste a whole lot of time teaching you what the game expects you to do. Right off the bat, something I didn't expect myself to be so enamored with what is the OST, or that is the music of the game. Like, oh my god, it's over 60 flippin' tracks of original goodness. This is so chock full of some classic MIDI goodness that just electrifies my soul, man. It always matches the mood of what you're doing, where you are, and sometimes it even comes out of left field to surprise you with some reggae jams or even lyrics? The base story is that you're a little garlic dude trying to climb a tower. That's pretty much it. You meet a cyber goddess who apparently will grant a wish if you get to the top of the tower, and the whole game is kind of built around trying to woo her, while also, dodging through traps and rats and stuff. The game is very simple control-wise, but it is downright sadistic later. There's so much deliberate design when it comes to things that are going to kill you, whether it be pits or saw blades that are moving against each other, or crushing traps, or this weird goat dude. There's also babies. Hello, babies. I've been playing the game on and off for a while now, and the fact that I don't think I'm at the end of the game, which is the final area, which is called the top, tells you all you need to know. This game is actually pretty good bang for your buck at $15. While it's got a pretty steep difficulty curve, at the same time, it never feels unfair. The game itself even has a system where if you fail too many times, you can actually buy little helpers, which I've never used. I didn't want to compromise the intended design of the game. But in any case, that's just how I've been experiencing the game. It's a frantic, weird, fast-paced little platformer that's going to keep you busy for a minute. Inspire some self-loathing. Ride a squid while listening to weird techno jams. It's also giant fish, so if you're a fish person, there's your sell.